You are deep in the mountains of Tibet, the highest part of the Earth's surface. That snow-capped peak above you is Karakal, and below, in the valley of the Blue Moon, lies the lamasery of Shangri-La.
Our guide was a man whom we knew only as Chang. Reaching the heights above the valley, he pointed far into the distance.
Shangri-La.
It was a strange and incredible sight. A group of colored pavilions clinging to the mountainside, like flower petals impaled upon a crag. The eye was carried upward from the milk blue roofs to the gray rock looming tremendously overhead, a dazzling pyramid of snow, beautiful, terrifying. From the stormy cliffs on which we stood to the serene peace and quiet of Shangri-La was like a descent into another world. I came to this world across the mountains from India. We had been flying from Baskul to Peshawar on the northwest frontier. I was the British consul in Baskul, and my vice-consul, a young fellow named Mallinson, was making the trip with me. Besides us, there were 2 other passengers and the pilot. Our plane should have landed in Peshawar at about 5:30. We never arrived at our destination.
Conway. I say, Conway, are you asleep?
What's that? Oh, what's the matter, Mallinson? Anything wrong?
I'm not sure, but I think our pilot's off his course.
Off his course? Nonsense.
Well, look down there. Nothing but mountains as far as you can see.
I don't recognize this part of the world at all. Yes, I should say you were right, Mallinson. The man's lost his way.
What's that, Conway? Did you say we were lost? Lost? Oh, good heavens!
Oh, no, it's quite all right, Miss Brinklow. There's nothing to be upset about, I'm sure.
Still, there's nothing like finding out, is there? Shall I speak to the pilot, Conway?
Oh, no, don't bother. I'll do it myself. You there, pilot. Open the panel. Open up. I want to speak to you.
I advise that you ask no questions, please.
Oh, certainly.
Look here. We want to know where we are.
I advise that you be seated.
I will not be seated. I want to find
Mallinson, I don't know whether you've noticed it, but there's a revolver pointed directly at my chest. Under the circumstances, I think you'd better do as the gentleman suggests. For hours after that, we sat in the darkness of the plane, each of us pretending to sleep. Suddenly, the plane lurched sharply. There was a loud rushing sound in my ears, and I realized that we were coming down, but fast, much too fast. We stumbled from the plane, badly shaken but uninjured. The cold was intense, a solid icy cold that you could touch with your fingertips. I knew we must be somewhere in Tibet, a vast barren region of wind-swept upland.
Conway, come here. Something the matter with this pilot fellow. I can't get a word out of him.
I loosened the strap of his helmet. He's still breathing anyhow. Light a match, will you, Barnard?
Here we are.
Now keep lighting them. His pulse is pretty weak. I can hardly feel it. Another match. Mallinson, what's the matter with you?
I can't help it. We look like such a lot of fools, striking matches over a corpse.
There was little we could do for him. We watched his breathing grow more labored every hour. And as the early rays of the sun caught the summit of the mountain, the man died.